All right, guys, so we've knocked out our basic flow. We are now going to look at what is the ultimate, always should be the ultimate, is how do we create back exposure from any position and every position. Because as we've talked about a lot, Profess, and that we try to really espouse in our teaching, is you always want to be hunting the back, right? You always want to make that person be defending their back. And that's where you're starting. You might take other things along the way, right? Because they shut down the back exposure. But let's hunt the back. So here we are, we're in this underhook position, okay? Now, from this position, okay, what I want to do is I want to create back exposure. If Professor is keeping his hips in, look, we've already looked at all of this, locking the body, okay? But Professor's hips are away a little from here, okay? When his hips are away, and notice, he stepped this leg that's closest to me back as well, it makes it a little awkward for me to go get that leg, okay? So no single. From this position, I'm gonna cup the head. As I cup the head, I'm gonna spin away from the hand that's cupping the head and bring his head down into the center of my chest, okay? I don't want to strictly just pull, and I also don't want to get a pull going and then reach over, okay, and try to move his head from here. The key with this is that you keep spinning as you move. That's what makes his head continue to go down. So even if it's up, it's up, it's up, it's up, I just keep moving, and now here we are. Maybe it took that much spinning. So we are cupping the chin with our hand that was grabbing the head, and my chest is over, look, it's not far over, it's over his shoulder line. I don't want to be way far over, my legs are too exposed to him here. He can just grab them, okay? My chest is over the shoulder line. On the opposite side, let's spin around, Professor, okay? My hand is still in this underhook position. From here, the hand that's underhooked, that foot is going to step out. The hand that's cupping the chin, that foot again is going to make this spinning action, okay? So I'm going to spin, and he's going to have two options. His face is either going to go into the mat, or he's going to put his hands down into the mat. I want to bring him all the way to his elbows. So if I have to snap again, okay, this is called a snap down, then I'll snap again, because I don't necessarily want him posted here. I want him all the way, I want him carrying his weight on his elbows. So, from this position, here we are, I step out, and I spin and snap. Boom, up, see how he's on his hands? So here we go again. I'm gonna step, and I'm just gonna keep breaking him down until we have him on his elbows. Spin around for me, Professor. So, the hand that's on the chin is going to stay on the chin. The hand that's in the underhook is going to come out and grab his tricep. I'm going to draw his arm up, opening up more space between his knee and his elbow here. As I draw his arm up, my head is going to draw across the back. As I draw the head across the back, I am first going to take my knee and attach it to that elbow. So that now he cannot take his right hand and block my hip. Block my hip, Professor. Okay. Stuck. If we were here, look, boom. And then I can't spin around. Block. From the block position, knee into the armpit, and spin. Seatbelt gripped, and now we're ready to roll. So again, we're in this underhook standing. He's moving away. I'm cupping the neck. I'm going to spin and pull, 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 pull. From this position, here we go. I'm going to step out, and I'm going to spin again. Boom, up. This time we went all the way down to the elbows right away. That can happen. Block. Draw the arm up, move my head, attach the knee to the elbow. Knee in the space, seatbelt grip. All right, guys, 1, 2, 3. Okay, guys, we are going to look at the gift wrap position, one of my favorite positions from the mount. I do use it a little more no gi than I do in the gi, but it can be great for both. So I'm going to start with a 2-on-1 grip on his wrist, and I'm going to pin his arm down to the mat. From this pin position, he knows what the trouble is here. The trouble is the Americana. Now, with my chest up like this, he can defend the Americana pretty well. He can reach through, grab his arm, pull it back, and now both of his arms will be back safe. Okay? So, on my pinning of his arm, I'm gonna bring my chest down to his chest so that I can feel his right arm, raise your right arm for me, Profess, coming through that space, and I can allow it to come through and then trap it with my chest. So that, look, no hands. I don't need any of the hands to keep this arm stuck. From the trapped position, my hand on the back side reaches behind the head and I grab 4 fingers, okay? The wrist of the arm that's reached through. Take my other hand, slide it inside and grab my own wrist. This is the gift wrap position. From here, we're gonna make this a little tighter. Okay? My knee on my left side, whatever hand's reaching behind the head, that knee is gonna slide up, and the other heel is gonna pull tight to his body. From here, I have created 2 things. I've created back exposure, and I've isolated an arm. Today, let's look at taking the arm. From the isolated arm position, I'm gonna loop around the head without releasing the grip. Once I've looped around the head, I'm gonna scoop and scoop. Okay? Scooping the arm, scooping the leg. Lean forward so that, look, my leg is light and can step in front. Sitting down and controlling the position. Guys, last week with the Masapone, we looked at breaking this grip. Elbow to hip, elbow to wrist, Americana to armbar. Lay next to him, roll on top. Let's do it one more time with a little more speed. Pin with the chest down. He saves, up and down quickly and trap with the chest. Grab, grab, slide, loop, scoop, scoop. Lean so that you can step and sit. Arm, elbow to wrist, and finish. All right, guys, that's day 1. 1, 2, 3.